Hello students, welcome back to online session. This is Sridevi from Middle School. Today I am here to teach this lesson. Which lesson children? Temperate grasslands. Okay, this is revision. Okay, today onwards we are going to start a revision. See children, before going to start revision, I would like to tell you some more about our portion. Okay, see up to 6 lessons. Up to six lessons. That means globes and maps, latitudes and longitudes, movements of the earth, continents and oceans, climatic zones of the earth, the equatorial region. All these lessons were for first sem. That means summative assessment 1. Okay, these lessons we have completed in a summative assessment 1. That means 1 to 6th lesson. Okay, which are the lessons I'll write? See, globes and maps and maps. Next, latitudes and longitudes. Next, movements of the earth. Next, continents and oceans. Next, the equatorial region. Okay. Globes and maps, latitudes and longitudes, movements of the earth, continents and oceans, the equatorial region, and the climatic zones of the earth. Climatic zones of the earth. Okay. See, these are the lessons we have finished for summative assessment 1. Okay, that means sem 1. Globes and maps, latitudes and longitudes, movements of the earth, continents and oceans, the equatorial region, and the climatic zones of the earth. These lessons were completed for sem 1. Okay, first sem. Now, which are the lessons for second sem? Let us see now. Which are the lessons for second sem? Sem 2. Sem 2. Okay. Say 7th lesson. Temperate grassland. Temperate grasslands. 8th lesson. Desert region. Next, 9th lesson, frizzle zone. 10th lesson, environmental pollution. 11th lesson, say evolution of transport and communication. Evolution of transport and communication. Okay. Next, 12th lesson, India over the ages. India over the ages. Next, 13th lesson, the British period in India. British period in India. Okay. How many lessons, children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, these are the lessons for second sem. are getting, you are going to get these lessons for the second sem. Say 7th lesson. Here 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. See, one more thing I have to tell you, that is, according to the government rule, we have reduced 30% of the portion. Okay, 30% of portion means how many lessons are reduced? 1, 2, 3, 4 lessons are reduced. Okay, say this. Temperate grasslands is 7th lesson, 8th lesson desert region, 9th lesson desert zone, 10th lesson environmental pollution. Next 11th lesson is disasters, natural disasters. See, this is environmental pollution. Environmental pollution is actually 10th lesson. Next evolution of transport and communication. This is 12th lesson. And India over the ages, this is 13th lesson. And the British period in India, this is 14th lesson. Here one number is missing, no? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th. 11th lesson is natural disasters, that is reduced from the portion. Okay. Next, see, these are the 7 lessons you are going to get in a second sem. Okay, don't confuse. And which are the reduced lessons also, I'll write on the board. Understood, children? See, 11th lesson, natural disasters. DISASTERS. Natural disasters. Next, the British 15th lesson, attaining freedom. Next, 16th lesson, Indian government. And 17th lesson, United Nations. Okay, say these are the 4 lessons we have reduced, children. Reduced in the sense, see, after completion of the revision, if we have time, we will complete these lessons also. Okay, don't get confused about these lessons. See, natural disasters. Next, attaining freedom, Indian government, and the United Nations. These lessons are reduced, and remaining lessons you are going to get in second sem. Understood, children? Now you came to know about the second sem portion. Understood? Now, today let us start the revision with the temperate grasslands. Okay, which lesson is this, children? This is the 7th lesson. Okay. See, I think you have got the clear idea regarding the second sem portion. Once again, I will repeat, children. Second sem portion, 7th lesson temperate grasslands, 8th lesson desert regions, 9th lesson desert zone, 10th lesson environmental pollution. Next, 12th lesson evolution of transport and communication. 13th lesson India over the ages. 14th lesson British period in India. These lessons you are going to get for second sem. Understood? Now, shall we start this lesson? Already you got the video, you watched this video, isn't it? Huh? Temperate grasslands. See, children, where are the temperate grasslands located? Where are the temperate grasslands located? They are located both in northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere. See, children, what is northern hemisphere and what is southern hemisphere? Already I explained you, isn't it? Huh? Do you have idea or not? See, once again I will tell you what is northern hemisphere and what is southern hemisphere. See, this is the earth or this is the globe. Globe is the small model of the earth. Understood? Say, here we have equator. 0 degree latitude. 0 degree latitude is called equator. Okay, this is called equator. This is called equator. This equator divides the earth into two equal halves. Here we have 90-degree north latitude. Here we have 90-degree south latitude. Okay. In between, how many latitudes are there? Totally, how many latitudes are there? 180 latitudes are there, excluding equator. Okay. Including equator, how many latitudes are there? There are 181 latitudes. Okay. See, what is northern hemisphere? We are discussing about the northern hemisphere, isn't it? What is northern hemisphere? Northern hemisphere is nothing but the area which is located in between 0-degree latitude. That means equator to 90-degree north. It is called as a northern hemisphere. The area which is located between the area or region. Okay, the area which is located between 0-degree latitude, LATITUDE, 0-degree latitude to 90-degree north latitude. Okay, it is called as northern hemisphere. It is called as northern. Okay, it is called as northern hemisphere. What is northern hemisphere? Northern hemisphere is nothing but the region or the area which is located between equator and 90-degree north. Equator, you can say equator or 0-degree latitude. Understood? The area, the region which is located between 0-degree latitude to 90-degree latitude, 90-degree north latitude, it is called as a northern hemisphere. Say, what is southern hemisphere? Southern hemisphere is nothing but the area which is located in between 0-degree latitude to 90-degree south latitude. Okay, the region, the area or the region which is located in between 0-degree latitude to 90-degree south latitude. LATITUDE, latitude. Okay. See, the area or the region which is located in between 0-degree latitude to 90-degree latitude, 90-degree south latitude is called the southern hemisphere. It is called as southern hemisphere. Say this area. Understood? This area is southern hemisphere, and this area is northern hemisphere. Okay, now clear which is northern hemisphere and which is southern hemisphere? Okay. Now, where are the grasslands located? The grasslands are, the temperate grasslands are located both in the northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere. Let us see in which continents they are located. Okay, in which continents they are located? See, in northern hemisphere they are located in Asia, Europe and North America. Asia, Europe and North America. Okay. See, where are the grasslands located in northern hemisphere? These are located in northern hemisphere. Okay, they are located in northern hemisphere. See, the grassland, the temperate grasslands which are located in northern hemisphere are in Asia, in Europe and in North America. And in southern hemisphere, where they are located? Southern hemisphere. Now, in southern hemisphere, where they are located? Let us see now. They are located in South America, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. South America, South Africa, South Africa, South America, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. Okay, New Zealand. They are located in a say the grasslands are located in North America. The grasslands which are located in northern hemisphere are in Asia, Europe, and North America. Where are the grasslands located in South America? Where are the grasslands located in southern hemisphere? They are located in South America, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. Okay. See here, you can see the picture. You can see the picture in your textbook. Here, these are the grasslands. Okay. Next, now let us see what type of climate is experienced in the grasslands. Can you tell me what type of climate is experienced in the grasslands? Already over, no children? Huh? Can you tell me? Okay. See now, the temperate grasslands in the northern hemisphere experiences extreme hot and cold climate. See, in northern hemisphere, how is the climate in the temperate grasslands? Extremely hot and cold. Okay, extremely hot and cold. They experience continental type of a climate. Okay, continental type of climate. They experience continental type of climate. Okay. See, how are the summers here? The summers are very hot and the winters are very cold. How are the summers in the grasslands? The summers are very hot. How are the winters in the grasslands of northern hemisphere? They are very cold, isn't it? Next, say what type of rainfall is received by the grasslands of the northern hemisphere? They receive very little rainfall. Okay, they receive very little rainfall. Understood? Say which type of climate is experienced here? Continental type of climate is experienced in the northern hemisphere of the grassland. Okay, the grasslands which are located in the northern hemisphere experience a continental type of climate. Here, how are the summers? The summers are very hot and the winters are very cold, and they experience a very little rainfall. Understood, children? Say, now let us see the grasslands in the southern hemisphere. How are the grasslands in the southern hemisphere? Okay. Now, say the grasslands in the southern hemisphere are located along the sea coast. Say, along the sea coast. Where are the grasslands located in the southern hemisphere? They are located along the sea coast. Along the sea coast. Okay, so how is the climate here? The climate, what type of climate is received by the grasslands which are located in the southern hemisphere? They experience a moderate type of climate. Okay, moderate type of climate. Moderate type of climate. What do you mean by moderate here? Moderate is nothing but neither too hot nor too cold. Okay, neither too hot nor too cold. That means they experience a not so cold climate and not so hot climate. Okay, they experience moderate type of climate. This means the climate is how is the climate? The climate is neither too hot nor too cold. Okay. Next, where are the grasslands located in southern hemisphere? They are located in the sea coast. Okay, they are located along the sea coast. Where are the grasslands located in the southern hemisphere? They are located along the sea coast. So that is why they experience a moderate type of climate. Okay. See, how are the coastal areas? The coastal areas experience moderate climate. Why they experience moderate climate? Because they receive what? Cold air from the seas. Okay. What is sea breeze? Sea breeze is nothing but the air which comes from the cold air coming from the sea towards the land. It is called as sea breeze. They experience sea breeze. That is why they have moderate type of climate. Understood? Coastal areas experience moderate type of climate. Why they experience moderate type of climate? Because they experience sea breeze. What is sea breeze? Sea breeze is nothing but the air, the cold air which comes from the sea towards the land. It's called as sea breeze. Okay, that is why they have moderate type of climate. Moderate type of climate means neither too hot nor too cold. Okay. Now, next, how is the rainfall here? The grasslands in the southern hemisphere experiences what type of rainfall? They experience sufficient. SUFFI, sufficient. SUFFICIENT. CIENT. Sufficient rainfall. Okay, here the grasslands in the northern hemisphere experience a little rainfall, but the grasslands in the southern hemisphere experiences sufficient rainfall. Understood? Now let us see vegetation. What do you mean by vegetation? Already I told you so many times. What is vegetation? Vegetation is nothing but trees and here, the vegetation in the temperate grasslands primarily include tall and short grasses. That means, say, the temperate grasslands experiences tall and short grasses. Okay, tall and short grasses. Here, the temperate grasslands have tall and short grasses. Here, tall grasses. Where are tall grasses grown? The tall grasses are grown the areas which receive heavy rainfall. Okay, heavy rainfall. The areas which receive heavy rainfall have tall grasses, and the areas which receive less rainfall have short grasses. Less rainfall. Okay. Here, less rainfall. Understood? Say, tall grasses grow in the areas that receive heavy rainfall, while short grasses grow in the areas that receive continental climate. Say, already I told you that the tall grasses are grown in the areas which receive heavy rainfall, and short grasses grow in the areas which receive less rainfall. Understood? Next, what about autumn season? See, generally we have different seasons. What are the seasons we have? Summer season, winter season, monsoon season, okay, or rainy season, spring season, and autumn season. These are the different seasons we have, isn't it? In autumn season, what happens in the autumn season? In autumn season, generally, what trees dry up. Okay, that means the leaves of the trees dry up and they begin to shut down. Okay, isn't it? See here also in autumn season in grasslands, what happens? The grass dry up and it change into hay. Okay, hay is nothing but Dried grass. Dried grass is called hay. Understood? In spring season, what happens? All the trees get new leaves. Okay, all the trees get new leaves. See, in spring season, everywhere it is green. Okay, everywhere we see greeniness. But in autumn season, what happens? All the leaves of the trees dry up and they began to wither. Wither means fall down. Okay, the leaves of the trees dry up and fall down. Understood, children? Here in the grasslands also same things happen. Same thing happens. The grass dry up and it starts withering. That means fall down. Okay, and it change into hay. Hay is nothing but a dried grass. Say next, a few trees grow along the coast in the southern temperate grasslands. In south temperate grasslands, that means in southern temperate grasslands, few trees also grow. Okay, few trees also grow in a south temperate grasslands. Say why they are in coastal areas, so that is why they experience sufficient rainfall, so that trees grow in a southern hemisphere. That means in the coastal grasslands. Next, the grasslands in the temperate zones are inhabited by variety of grazing animals and rodents. See, the grasslands in temperate grasslands have variety of grazing animals. What are grazing animals? Grazing animals are nothing but cattle. Okay, cattle are, what are cattle? Cows, buffalo, sheep, goat. All these are nothing but grazing animals. Okay, see rodents. What are rodents? See, rodents are nothing but small mammals. Small mammals. Small mammals which have sharp sharp front teeth. Sharp front teeth. Sharp front teeth. For example, such animals are called rodents. Rodents are nothing but small mammals which have sharp front teeth. Okay, for example, rats and squirrels. Okay, rats and squirrels are called rodents. Next is bisons are commonly found in the grasslands of North America. See, which are the animals found in North America? Bisons. Okay, bisons are commonly found in North America. Next, and lions, elephants, and antelopes. Lions, elephants, and antelopes. And antelopes, antelopes. Okay, these are the animals found in the grasslands of South Africa. Okay, South Africa. These are the grasslands which are found in South Africa. And see, bisons are commonly found in North America. North America. See, till now we have studied about the vegetation. Now we are studying about the wildlife. Wildlife is nothing but animals. Understood? Animals and birds. See, bisons are commonly found. Bisons are the animals which are commonly found in North America, and the lions, elephants, and antelopes. These are the animals found in South Africa. Next, The Australian grasslands are home to polar bears, kangaroos, and wallabies. Polar bears, kangaroos, and wallabies are the animals which are found in the Australian grasslands. Next, cattle are the most important animals across all these grasslands. See, which are the animals? Which are the common animals? Which are the most animals? Which are the most important animals found across all the grasslands? Which are the most common animals which are found in the grasslands? Which are the animals? Cattle. Okay, cattle are the most important animals found across all the grasslands. Okay, children. Say by this I finish today's class. Okay, let us continue the same part of the lesson in next class. Okay, children. I hope you all understood today's class. Let us meet in the next class. Shall we? Okay. Thank you.